Today we have Seiko's high-end sport watch, and one that isn't even listed on Seiko's website. This is from Seiko LX, which is Seiko's top-tier collection of adventure watches. This is the SNR058. You get a titanium case and bracelet with a super hard coating, a glossy black to brown root beer style Sapphire GMT bezel, and a texture dial that fades from black to brown like late daylight. Inside this watch is the spring drive, which is typically reserved for Grand Seiko, but you can get it here in this LX model. It's also a GMT, so it's ready for you to travel. It reads like a serious instrument, but it's still very comfortable enough for daily wear. So let's find out if this will be the LX that finally pulls you into Seiko's spring drive world. Welcome everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel, where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. And if you can't make it to our store, check out our cutting-edge, user-friendly website, littletreasury.com, which is linked to our inventory in real time. All watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see our website or see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the King Seiko Vanik SLA089. Full-on 70s energy with those sharp facets, a golden Tokyo sunrise dial, and the 8L45 beating inside. It's a statement piece that shines in the light and surprised me on the wrist. If you like bold and dressy sport with real movement chops, this one is definitely worth a look. Check time. Today I'm wearing my Seiko SRPH42K Yak Wat Chang Thailand limited edition that I picked up while I was on vacation to Thailand. I paired it with my Deluxe Jean Grey Babel strap, which really makes the dial pop even more now. Now let me know which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. My measurements for the SNR058 are a 44.7mm case width, a 15mm thickness, a 50.6mm lug-to-lug, a 21.7mm lug width, a 34.6mm crystal diameter, and weighing in at 145.39 grams. The case is made out of titanium and has a super hard coating known as Diashield applied to make it more scratch resistant. It also has a low center of gravity to enhance wearability. Broad, sharply angled areas of Sratsu finish can be found on the sides of the case, with small areas of matte finish on the sides and at the top of the lugs. A robust screw-down crown in rose tone can be found at the 4 o'clock position. The sapphire bezel insert is in brown on the bottom half and a shiny black on the top half, with white lines separating the boundaries and even Arabic numerals for the GMT. The bezel itself is in rose tone. It moves smoothly and it doesn't click, and although you might be upset about this, it actually lets you adjust the bezel more precisely. The crystal is coated with a super clear coating, and I must say it's almost invisible. After seeing it, you really can't unsee the difference. The dial is a gradient that matches the bezel and really looks like a glass of root beer. The markers are high polished with loomed areas in the center, and the 12 is in a shield style while the rest are trapezoidal. You will find minute marks on the chapter ring, and beneath them an odd number grade that sits between each even number on the bezel. Seiko can be found at the top middle section of this piece applied in white. The hour and minute hands are silver and sword style, and a rose GMT hand with an arrow tip. The second hand is silver and is a simple line with a counterweight at the end. The date can be found at the 3 position with a silver frame and a black background with white numerals. The power reserve meter can be found at the bottom left area in silver with black marks each representing approximately 10 hours of power. The Prospex symbol, spring drive, 10 bar, and GMT can be found at the bottom middle section. Lumibright is on the hands and the markers and the bezel pip, so you can read local time and find your 0 in the dark. Caseback is screw down titanium, no display here, it's built for strength with factory engraving. The movement is the 5R66 spring drive, which is literally the same as the 9R66 that Grand Seiko uses, just with a different rotor and decoration. They are even made in the same studio. This movement has been taken to the International Space Station and tested for precision by astronaut Richard Garriott. The 5R66 has a 72-hour power reserve, a totally smooth sweep thanks to the electromagnetic braking system controlling it, and is accurate to 1 second per day or 15 seconds per month. The bracelet is a completely matte finish 3-link design with Seiko on the buckle. The micro adjust is perfectly integrated into the buckle, and this works fantastic. The Seiko Prospex LX SNR058 is water resistant to 100 meters, and it can be yours currently for $6,600. Now for my personal opinion. This one just is a lot of fun, and you can't take it too seriously because it really just looks like a glass of root beer, maybe just upside down. But it will remind you of root beer, I promise you. Seiko also made Pepsi watches, which I find very curious as to the timing of this one coming out shortly after. The titanium keeps the footprint manageable, so what you feel is a lot lighter than how it actually looks, and it really fits decently on my 6.5-inch wrist, although it is definitely on the taller end. The brown to black dial and that glossy sapphire bezel bring a warm tone that makes the GMT hand pop. Local hour jump is a joy at the airport, just set it and go, while the power reserve at the 8 adds a little instrument drama without crowding the center. Night reading is simple with the strong loom, which is on all of the hands thankfully. What is really special about this piece is that it has the spring drive inside, which is a very special movement that is usually reserved only for Grand Seiko. And Grand Seiko doesn't make a rugged sport watch like this, so this is a fun package to have a spring drive inside. If you aren't familiar, the spring drive is a hybrid mainspring-powered, quartz-regulated movement, which the second hand glides smoothly with no ticks. The clasp's quick micro adjust helps the dial fit on the fly, and the clasp is pretty small still, which is really why I love this design. If you want a premium Seiko you can fly with, live with, enjoy every time the second hand glides, and of course maybe you love root beer, the SNR058 is an easy recommend for you. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.